Hello everyone, welcome to MES e-learning channel. In this video, we are going to learn about Crypt arithmetic in artificial intelligence. This topic is quite relevant in artificial intelligence as well as it is used in different competitive exams. So let's try to understand this. In artificial intelligence, this topic comes under constraint satisfaction problem. So here we are starting with a easy problem and then gradually we'll learn a bit of a difficult problems. So in this video, let's try to solve this particular question where they have given us two words, to plus go is equal to out. So when we add these two terms or these two words, we should get out as the output. Okay. So as the name suggests, Crypt. Okay. So these particular alphabets in these words have some digit associated to it. Obviously, if we add those digits together, we will get this output which is also a digit, right. So what are the constraints or conditions given to us here? They are that we can use any number from 0 to 9 which can be assigned to these alphabets that are used. So you can only use digits from 0 to 9. And the second constraint or condition is that once you have assigned a particular digit to a particular alphabet, that digit cannot be assigned to any other alphabet. Okay? If that is happening, there is a conflict that has taken place. So you will have to try different numbers and resolve the conflict. So as we start solving it, first let's understand or let's see that which all alphabets are there with us which need to be assigned some digit, right. So we have T, then we have O, then we have G. O is already there, so no need of writing it again. Then we have U and T is already there. So in total we have 4 alphabets which need to be assigned with some digit from 0 to 9. So now let's come here. Let's start with assigning value, or let's try to understand what will be the value that will be assigned to alphabet O. Now if you observe closely, obviously when you add the two elements which are above U is when you will get the value for U. But if you observe here, there are no elements or no alphabets present above O. So definitely whatever is the value of O is coming from a carry that is being generated in the next column. That is, when you add T plus G, U is getting a certain value which is definitely a 2-digit number. So whatever is in the units place is getting assigned to U and whatever is in the tens place is assigned over here. Now what is the carry that can be generated? Now as you know, we can only assign values from 0 to 9. Now to have a carry, we will have to take two big numbers, then you add them, they will generate a carry. So the maximum possible value that you have is 9. Let's say you are adding 9 and 8 together, this will result into 17. So 7 will be assigned, let's say this is T and G, right. So T is 9 and G is 8. So what is the value of U here? U is not 17. U is only this 7 which is at the units place. So U is 7 and this 1 that is in the tens position is the carry that is given to the next column, right. So that is what is going to happen in this case. So definitely a carry is being generated when you are adding T and G which is coming over here. So there is a carry that is here. So I have drawn this box over here. We will just fill in the numeric values that are assigned to these respective alphabets. So this is the carry that is generated here, and if this is the carry, so the value of O that we have is 1, right. So let's assign 1 to O. So O is equal to 1, right. So here you will see we also have a O and O over here. We can write 1 and 1 in that place as well. So now when we add 1 and 1, this results in 2, right. So 2 is nothing but what? The value of T. So let's update that as well. So we got the value of O, we got the value of T as well. Once you get the value of T as 2, you can substitute this 2 over here as well because here also you have T, right? So you have written T here, and then now you have to fill these two places. Now what are these two places? G and U. Now definitely G has to be a number that is large enough so that when it gets added with T, that is the value of T is 2, it should definitely generate a carry. Why? That I have already explained to you. So what is the number that you can assign to G? So the only possibility of G is it can either have value as 8, right? So if you add 8 with 2, the answer is going to be 10, which is a 2-digit number, or you can have the value of G as 9. So when you add 9 with 2, it is going to be 11. So if you use G as 9, okay, if you use G's value as 9, and if you use T's value, which you already have, which is 2, if you add these two numbers, it will result in 11, right? Which is satisfying our case because it is generating a carry. But then what it is giving to us, it is giving us in the units place, it is the value that we have is 1. So 1 cannot be assigned to U because 1 is already assigned to which alphabet? O, right? So we cannot take G's value as 9. Hence we will proceed with G's value as 8, right? Because 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, right? 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. So 8 is G, 2 is what? 2 is T, and O is 0 is what? 0 is nothing but value of U, right? So we will just update it over here. G got the value as 8 and U got value as 0. So let's update this over here. So this is the solution that we got. I hope you have understood this problem. If you still have any confusion or query, please put it down in the comment section. I would be happy to help you, and please share this video with your friends if you found this helpful. Thank you for watching.